In problem 15, we are going through a series of questions to help describe this rational function. You'll see questions very similar to this in your homework. What is the domain? We should know very well how to find the domain now. You set the denominator equal to 0 and disclude any number that makes the denominator equal to 0. So 3x plus 4 equals 0. 3x equals a negative 4. So x, the only number x cannot be, is negative 4/3. So I'm going to write that in interval notation. We can go all the way to negative infinity, up to but not including negative 4/3, union with negative 4/3 in a soft bracket all the way up to infinity. What is the vertical asymptote? The equation for the vertical asymptote, it is vertical, so it goes up and down. It must be x equals, and it is the only thing in the domain that x is not allowed to equal, negative 4/3. How about the horizontal asymptote? The horizontal asymptote, we have to look at the degree on top and the degree on the bottom. The two degrees are the same, so we're looking at the ratio of the coefficients attached to the x's. Horizontal asymptotes go left and right, so it has to be a y equals 15/3 or 5/1, which is simply 5. So y equals 5 is our horizontal asymptote. What is our vertical intercept? Our vertical intercept, we have to set x equal to 0 and figure out what y is. So y equals 15 times 0 minus 12 over 3 times 0 plus 4. So we get negative 12 over 4, or y equal to a negative 3. So our vertical intercept is going to be at 0, negative 3. Our horizontal intercept, we want to set the equation equal to 0 and solve for x. Multiply both sides by 3x plus 4, and we get 0 equals 15x minus 12. Add 12 to both sides. Divide both sides by 15. Both top and bottom are divisible by 3, so we end up with 4/5. So our horizontal intercept is going to be at 4/5, 0. Determine g of 12. Show your work. G of 12, we're going to plug 12 in for x. I'm going to use my calculator to find 15 times 12. And I get 180. Over 3 times 12 gives us 36 plus 4. On top we have 168, on the bottom we have 40. I know top and bottom are divisible by 4, so we're going to have 42 on top and 10 on the bottom. And now top and bottom are divisible by 2, so we get 21/5 as our answer. For what value of x is g of x equal to 3? So we're going to take that function and set it equal to 3. Now to get rid of the fraction, I'm going to multiply both sides by 3x plus 4. Distribute that 3, and I get 9x plus 12 equals 15x minus 12. I'm going to subtract 9x from both sides. Add 12 to both sides. And finally divide both sides by 6. And we get x equals 4.